Halloween is over, but for some the nightmare at 423 continues. We're officially inside the 50-day countdown. That's right, less than 50 days until this project is mostly complete. But before we get there, Legacy Teal and 423 are all open, and it's already changing how everyone moves through this corridor. Oh, and stick around. We've got some brand new info on 720 and Navo opening dates too. There are some milestone updates at the Target site as well. We have new people joining us all the time. The 380 expansion through Denton is a $140 million makeover, turning the old 4-lane road with that dangerous never-ending center turn lane into a 6-lane divided highway. Along the way, crews are building 5 brand new overpasses: Legacy, Teal, 423, Navo, and 720. Each one designed to keep traffic moving smoothly over those busy intersections. Add in continuous sidewalks and safer crossings, and by March 2026, this whole corridor will feel completely transformed. We'll start at Naylor and 424 and work our way back east. Asphalt has already been poured for those future northbound lanes, and with crews now working around the clock 7 days a week, it's very possible some of that concrete has already been placed. Those of you who frequent the area will probably be quick to correct us in the comments. As we've pointed out in the past, Phase 1 kind of lingered unfinished the whole time, but this last piece on the southeast corner will finally complete it. Drainage, curbing, and sidewalk access should be added here over the next month or so. This week's video is coming out a bit later than usual, but for good reason. We went live on YouTube Thursday night from Navo. Huge thanks to everyone who joined us late into the night. We had a great time and truly appreciate this community for all the support. The stream ran over 2 hours, and there were even a few face reveals featuring our Home Depot hard hat. So feel free to go back and check it out if you missed it. This video comes to you through the foggy conditions we saw this past week at 720. One of many reveals this week, and some huge news here, something a lot of you have been waiting for. We're expecting crews to open this overpass in the coming week, likely between November 4th and 6th in a phased approach we've seen at the 3 other now open overpasses, likely westbound and then eastbound. We're hopeful, though plans can always change, and we'll do our best to keep the community updated. 720 opening this next week is not out of the realm of possibility. We'll see. Crews are wrapping up the last few details on the ramps and approaches, so we're definitely getting close. Just east of 720 is the Main Street and Ryan Spiritas intersection. We have big news around these parts coming up next. First, this intersection is nearing full completion, with only the northbound tie-in left to wrap up. That work could be finished by the time this video is out. You'll notice crews used asphalt to connect into the existing roadway here. That wasn't part of the original scope, but it was added later to help traffic transition more smoothly. Eventually north of 380 will be a 6-lane divided roadway for 6 miles up to 428, but that is a different project, and we'll provide a link to that in the description. That reveal is here on the southeast corner. We're not planning to provide a full retail update in this video, so we'll touch on that next milestone at Target. As we flew by here recently, we've been noticing the staging of framing structures, so we were going to report that Target would be going vertical very soon. Well, a drive-by later this past week showed these walls were up. So, officially Target at Batestown Crossing has gone vertical. Common questions: is this a super Target or just a Target, and when is it supposed to open? All we're seeing so far is Target, but it will be 148,000 square feet. Opening date looks to be summer 2026. At Navo here, and we're debating where to start. So much going on. We'll start with an overview of the overpass. This is the longest span of the 5 overpasses here, and seeing this video now, it's hard to stay up to date with content. 2 lanes on this east side are poured with more framed with rebar set. Much of the asphalt shown here is now concrete. The overpass itself with that green rebar exposed is now buried in concrete as well. Again, we were live for close to half of that pour. Crews were there all night finishing. The rest of the overpass itself is in various states of curing as tarps are removed. Work on the intersection under the overpass is continuing as well. We don't have much insight there, but that getting finished will be huge. We're on to the west approach, and again a lane or two here have been poured as well. Late into the night on October 30th, we braved the cold and streamed past midnight. The crew was about halfway through their work, and watching it live was a blast. We had a peak of 93 viewers and a steady crowd of around 50 of you hanging out with us, enjoying the action, probably the most enjoyable time anyone has had watching cement dry. Here's some insight on the Navo Overpass. The concrete will need about 12 days to cure before it can handle light construction traffic, and a full 28 days before it's ready for the public. That means we're looking at an opening likely around 2 weeks after Thanksgiving, which lines up perfectly with the December 12th date we've been tracking. Of course, there's always a chance we get a little lucky and see it open during the first week of December. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. We'll keep you updated with all the latest progress over the next couple of months. You won't want to miss it. Sorry for interrupting this mesmerizing shot, but we wanted to help soften the switch to the Sign Gypsies ad you're about to skip. We'll take a quick break to talk about our most favorite sponsor. Please visit signgypsies.com if you're planning a celebration. Whether it is a birthday, graduation, or any special event, they've got you covered with custom yard signs that will bring your occasion to life. With vibrant, personalized designs, Sign Gypsies delivers more than signs. They deliver joy. They handle everything from design to setup, so you can sit back and enjoy the fun. Visit signgypsies.com to book today and use promo code 380updates for a free upgrade on your next sign. Terms and conditions apply. This is heading east towards Hollyhock or Windsong Parkway. At around 5:15 in the afternoon, rush hour, between the 423 and Teal overpasses. A light here between the overpasses is going to cause such a backup, it's going to be pointless. There will not be enough time after the overpass to slow down for the red light. All this is going to do is bottleneck more traffic. Looks like just one light cycle is backing up, but that's to be expected. It's not perfect, but it's definitely an improvement. We now have 3 main lanes of through traffic in each direction, plus dedicated and protected left and right turn lanes. Add in the new median lighting at night, and overall, this setup is looking really nice. We're heading back west toward 423, with the setting sun giving us a bit of glare on the lens. Apologies for that. At this time of day, traffic is usually backed up to, or even past Teal, but right now, 380 is completely clear. Looking ahead, the right lane of westbound traffic splits, adding an extra lane to turn into the shopping center to the north. This new lane will continue all the way through to 423, making it much easier for patrons to enter and exit the parking lot without slowing down the main flow of traffic. On the other side, eastbound traffic receives its own lane and doesn't need to merge with overpass traffic until you get closer to that next traffic signal, where it becomes a dedicated right turn lane south. We're going to let the rest of this play out a bit from a bird's eye view. Flipping around, we're heading back east to check out something we didn't expect to see with the overpass traffic switch. The frontage roads got a refresh too. Previously, the far right lane served as both a through lane and a right turn lane. Now, after a restripe at the intersection, that lane has been converted into a dedicated right turn lane for even better traffic flow. Looking closely, you can still see the road tar deposits where traffic was crossing the intersection. New signage is still needed to guide drivers. But if you look at the lane markings on the concrete, you can see another big change. 2 dedicated right turn lanes and 1 lane continuing straight through the intersection. This makes sense. Why would there be a need for 2 lanes of traffic to go straight with the overpass is above? The second left turn lane will open in close to a month. Let's break down the biggest challenge with the 423 traffic switch, the traffic itself. We've had plenty of debates here about heading west as you leave 423 toward 1385, and here's what's happening. Traffic coming off 423 is 2 lanes that merge into one, and for drivers who aren't subscribers to this channel, well, let's just say ego gets in the way. People are reluctant to let another car in front, which creates tension. Then, those same drivers have to merge again with traffic coming off the 380 overpass, and, again, merging politely is not happening. Frustrations mount, and perceived time stands still. Shortly after that, the road narrows from 3 lanes down to 2 at Doe Creek because the third lane isn't open yet as you approach 1385. We've already shown that 3 lanes at Hollyhock has made for much smoother traffic flow. The hope soon, once the Phase 3 median work is done on the Doe Creek Bridge up to 1385, that a third lane will help tremendously. Light timing will come into play here as well. Our tip here, skip the 423 light altogether or make a right at that light and travel back east on 380. Here at Hollyhock, bust a U-turn and use the overpass. How much less frustrating does that sound than waiting in multiple light cycles at 423? Or plan your route to use Teal. Enter the highway east of 423. One last thing before we go. Chili's at Teal and 380 in Prosper has a ribbon cutting November 3rd at 9 a.m. Seems a bit early for a big mouth margarita, but we wouldn't turn it down if someone is buying. We're done for this week's update. We'll go get new shots and update y'all, hopefully after 720 is open. Remember, it's better than it was already, and we have less than 50 days. The end is in sight, and soon no more US 380 updates too. Thank you all, as always, for so much support on these videos. See you all soon.